of gun I should have, or whether I should even have a gun at all, and how much ammunition is enough ammunition, and how big my magazine should be? Well, here's my answer to you. It's not only no, it's hell no. And I don't need your permission or your sanctimonious condescension as to the reason I should or shouldn't have a gun. I own guns because it's my right. It is my Second Amendment right, and no one in Washington gave me that right. It's a natural right that's confirmed by the very people who founded this nation. And I don't want to hear about your politically correct nonsense. It's time to stop being politically correct and start being morally right. And it's time to go back to being unafraid. Time to go back to the America that our founding fathers would actually recognize. And thank you to the NRA for all you do. Thank you, and God bless America.
You're listening to the NRA Island Leadership Forum here on Sirius XM Patriot. We're going to duck out for just a couple of minutes. We'll be right back with Louisiana Governor Bobby Jindal.
It has almost been 3 years since an earthquake devastated Japan, crippling the Fukushima nuclear plant. But Hawaii lawmakers say they're still hearing from residents who fear some of the radiation there will end up here in the islands. KITV4's Catherine Cruz has the latest developments.
Radiation fears have resurfaced, and now residents are asking whether the state's doing enough to be sure there's nothing from Fukushima hitting our shores.
I want to make sure that what we consume is going to be safe.
Adrian Chang's a retired Pearl Harbor nuclear engineer. He turned out to support a bill calling for radiation testing before members of a joint Senate Health and Environment Committee. State health officials assured that the state has been monitoring our shores since before the earthquake. The testing happens quarterly on Oahu, Kauai, and the Big Island.
We have equipment that is so sensitive that we can detect it at the most minuscule levels that are far, far below any need for public health concern, but the fact that we can detect it already throws fear into a number of individuals that you folks are well aware.
The state's also regularly testing our air, rain, milk, and drinking water, and says levels of any radiation found in fish have been extremely low. But Senator Josh Green wonders if part of the problem is a lack of reliable information for the public.
I had a difficult time finding it, and the latest update had been about 7 or 8 months ago.
State health officials say, duly noted.
We're still at normal background radiation levels. We are considering posting the results now because of requests we've been getting from the public, so it's something we're looking into.
Sometimes fear is the greatest problem that we have. The impact of psychological concern that persists, if you can't get good answers or you don't know who to ask the questions of, can actually be more damaging than the tragedy itself.
Now, a similar radiation bill introduced in the House was also heard today. The Senate committee is to take a vote next week. Back to you.
Make money, make money, make money, make money, make money, make money. I'm a motherfucker Pope and I make money. I got a house made of gold and a city to match. Bulletproof when I roll, so don't play me like that. Priceless art where I pee my lose a Louvre like that. Got your country's GDP and the jewels on my hat. Hustler of all hustlers wanna see the proof. Greatest artist of all time, I got him painting my roof. And for a low, low price, I'll let you come and see. Just exit through the gift shop as you go to leave. We accept all credit cards if you've no cash today. Put a couple Pope bobbleheads on layaway. Buy as much as you want, buy as much as you're able. Just don't let Jesus in, cause he'll start flipping tables.
Make money, make money. Make money, make money. Make money, make money. He's a motherfucking Pope and he makes money. Make money, make money. Make money, make money. Make money, make money. He's a motherfucking Pope and he makes money.
Look at the ass on him. He's got a face that's an 8 but an age of 10. If a priest gets fresh and a complaint comes in, switch him to another city, then game on again. Cause I guns. You know those things countries use to finance all of their bombs. Cause God is love, but he still invests heavily in hate. You've seen the maintenance fees to maintain pearly gates.
Hey girl, what's wrong?
My grandmother just died.
Oh, I'm real sorry to hear about that. You know, it'd be a shame if someone were to stick her in a place where she just burned and burned forever. You don't want that, do you?
No.
You know, I think I'm gonna have to get some of my boys to pray real hard to make sure that doesn't happen, don't you?
Yes, please, oh, thank you.
Bitch, you got my fucking money.
Media, I run it, politicians, I own them. Wars I don't condone, but I still bankroll them. Wait, I mean allegedly, cause what goes on in my ledger you're not allowed to see. Not a man, woman, a child, nation, or country has the authority to stand up to me, because I got a little thing called national sovereignty. It was awarded to me by this cat named Mussolini. You remember Hitler's buddy back from World War II? He said you didn't see the Holocaust. I said holla who? I got a tax-free country just for playing along. And when you're this close to God, nothing you do is wrong. Infallible, say it with a straight face. That's right, my God backs up every single word that I say. Cause he's not some old guy living up in the clouds. He's here on earth, in my wallet, in my bank accounts. Cause I make money, make money. L. Ron Hubbard, Pat Robertson, y'all some punk-ass bitches. Y'all ain't even on my level. And Dalai Lama, what the fuck are you doing? You gotta monetize that shit, son.
Good evening. A Fox Connecticut exclusive tonight about a federal investigation into the alleged use of a drone at a local crime scene.
Fox Connecticut's Bo Berman joins us to explain why police are concerned about officer safety and the public's privacy. Bo.
Brent, Allison, that's correct. Fox Connecticut just obtained this police report tonight, which says Hartford officers spotted a drone flying over the scene of a deadly car crash in which the bodies were still in the vehicle. And not only are cops concerned tonight, but now the FAA is investigating. Drones, also known as unmanned aircraft systems, are seeing an uptick in popularity, being used by the U.S. government, and even the subject of plans by online retailer Amazon to ship products. But tonight, a drone controversy. The Federal Aviation Administration confirms it is investigating what may have been the illegal use of a drone in Hartford. In this police report obtained by Fox Connecticut, the sergeant says that on Saturday, February 1st, at the scene of a fatal car crash on Main Street, seen in this Fox CT video, the officers spotted an airborne drone flying overhead, and the drone had a camera. Police say they questioned the man operating the drone, but no arrest was made. Tonight, Hartford police referred us to the FAA for comment, but did say that when it comes to drones at crime scenes, they're concerned about both officer safety and privacy. The FAA declined to comment, but did confirm they are investigating this incident.
Drones, not being helicopters, they're much smaller, can have access to aerial places that traditional helicopters and airplanes do not.
Corey Brinson, who grew up in Hartford and works in the capital city now as an attorney, says he's also concerned about possible privacy violations from drones.
How do we balance this new technology? Do we allow more of an intrusion into more traditional private moments, like a tragic car accident? Or are we going to say, well, this is a new technology and the public is going to have to adapt?
The police report says in this case the victim's body was not visible, but that may not always be the case, said the report. According to FAA regulations, drones cannot be operated for commercial use, and according to Hartford Police, the presence of a drone at a crime scene for journalistic purposes is in violation of FAA regulations.
These drones will be able to broadcast live of, active shooters, for example, or SWAT team tactical units will be very, very concerning to law enforcement because could give the bad guys an upper hand.
The FAA tells Fox Connecticut they will be releasing more information about their investigation tomorrow. Bo Berman, Fox Connecticut.
Right now, we have a follow-up on our Fox Connecticut exclusive last night, a story that has since made national headlines.
The feds are investigating the possible illegal use of a video camera drone at a fatal car crash. Fox Connecticut's Bo Berman broke the story. He joins us now with an update from the FAA. Bo.
Yeah, Allison and Al, police in this incident report say that officers spotted this drone flying overhead, a fatal car crash, and that was on Saturday on Main Street in Hartford. Well, in that report, it says it was being operated by a WFSB TV employee, and now the FAA is investigating, but the question still remains, and today we're trying to answer it. Is using one of these unmanned aircrafts legal, or is it not? Once reserved for the military, drones can now be purchased online for about $1,000, which means they're becoming more and more common on city streets. It was on Main Street in Hartford Saturday when officers spotted a camera-equipped drone above a fatal car crash and filed a report, interviewing the operator, who was not arrested. But the Federal Aviation Administration confirmed to Fox CT Thursday they are investigating the incident. In an email sent to Fox CT News today, an FAA spokesman says, quote, "The FAA currently does not allow commercial operations, including videography, using an unmanned aircraft or drone." But Brantford drone expert and volunteer firefighter Peter Sachs, who runs the website dronelawjournal.com and who used his personal drone to help firefighters last month, takes issue with the FAA's statement. The FAA sent me an email today saying that it's illegal.
Mm-hmm. With all due respect to the FAA is lying.
The federal government's lying in this case, you believe?
The FAA is absolutely lying. They can't point to a single statute, regulation, or a piece of case law that supports their claim that it is in fact illegal.
Hartford police told Fox CT on Thursday drones present concerns involving both officer safety and victims' privacy. The police report lists the drone operator as 29-year-old WFSB television photographer Pedro Rivera. The news station's general manager released a statement today saying, quote, "The person identified in the police report is a temporary, on-call employee of WFSB. However, he was not working for the station on the day of the incident. He was not assigned to shoot video of the crime scene by WFSB and has never been compensated for any drone video." In the police report, the officer says, quote, "Rivera did tell me he feeds the video back to WFSB." New York attorney Brendan Schulman specializes in drone laws and today said, quote, "It is not clear whether this civilian drone flight was commercial or not. As we have argued in a pending case, the so-called ban on commercial drone use is based on an unenforceable FAA policy statement." Back in Brantford, Sachs believes the police department's investigation into the operator could provide grounds for a lawsuit.
What the Hartford Police Department has done in approaching him and approaching his employer is basically cause a chilling effect upon freedom of speech.
So a lot of back and forth information here. The FAA told Fox CT Friday, though, today, that more time is needed before any further details of their investigation can be released. But they did send us a link with more details on their drone policies. You can find that now on our website, foxct.com. Bo Berman, Fox, Connecticut.
We interrupt all radio and television programs for an indefinite period. Please keep your radio and television sets turned on. This is an emergency. I repeat, this is an emergency.
By direction of the President of the United States, in the interests of public safety, hereby proclaimed to be under martial law. Curfew is at 1800 hours. Any persons on the street or outside their quarters after 6 p.m. tonight will be subject to arrest by the military police. Stay in your homes, I repeat. Stay in your homes. Your personal safety, the safety of the entire city, depends upon your full cooperation with the military authorities.